Hello, welcome back to my channel, which is all about personal growth and personal health journey. My name is Ebru, and today I'm going to talk about Shaun T and what I've learned from him. So if you don't know who Shaun T is, he's the trainer who created the Insanity program, the famous Insanity program, and Hip Hop Abs, and Max 30 and many other fitness programs for Beachbody. And I first came across Shaun in an infomercial about 10 years ago when he was promoting Insanity and Hip Hop Abs. And there was something about him that I absolutely loved. I loved his energy, his charisma, the way that he was encouraging people to work out. And a few years later, he did events here in Europe, both in continental Europe and the UK. And the first event that I went to was in Manchester, and I remember getting really excited because I was going to see him in the flesh. And I took the train very early from London to Manchester. And I remember when I got to the venue, I got really nervous because I saw these people with Insanity t-shirts. So if you don't know, you cannot buy the Insanity t-shirt from Amazon or anywhere else. You have to earn it. And what I mean by that is you have to complete the Insanity program, fitness program, and then Beachbody will send you the t-shirt. So I saw all these fit people, and I realized that with my plus size body, I felt that I didn't really belong there. And I kept thinking whether I should just go back home or I should wait. And then what happened was the music started playing, and he arrived to the venue, just shouting and encouraging us to work out. And then I felt really at home. I felt that I belonged there. And this is the great thing about Shaun, is that no matter what your size is, you belong, you fit in, and you are worthy. And I was very lucky to attend his transformation weekend in the south of France at the Patrick Muratoglu's tennis academy in May-June 2019. And it was a perfect time because it was also around my birthday on the 1st of June. And it was just amazing that I got to celebrate my birthday with Shaun and all the people that attended the event. And at that transformation weekend, we spent our mornings working out. And then in the afternoons, we did a lot of like mental, emotional work. And I remember coming out of that event really motivated, energized, and I felt that this was it. This was the time when I started turning the corner. And after the event, I signed up to his Safe Space membership, and there you have many people who do Shaun T exercises, and it's a wonderful community where we support and encourage each other. And after that event, I did a lot of mindset work. And what I mean by that is I learned a lot about observing my thoughts, observing why I reacted in certain situations and how I can improve my mindset, and how I can improve the way I felt about certain things. And I also became much more focused on finding solutions to my problems rather than focusing on my problems. And I've realized that I was getting better and better in being more positive. And that's the effect of Shaun. So in March 2020, I was really lucky to attend another transformation weekend, but this time in Arizona. And I flew to the US a day before, so I flew to LA, stayed there overnight, and then flew to Arizona. And I remember getting really, really excited because I knew that we were going to stay at the Transformation Center. And if you follow Shaun on Instagram, you will actually see part of the Transformation Center where he does his workouts, where he does his podcasts, episodes. And it is just an amazing place. And it's a place that he designed himself. And I was lucky enough to meet some wonderful ladies, some wonderful people, just like the previous transformation weekend. And we all became friends. And what was interesting there was I knew that my mindset had changed, and I felt a more positive person. But physically, I was more or less the same because I just felt that I didn't work out consistently after the first transformation weekend. And I, in a way, I felt bad, and I felt that I've let myself down, and I felt that I've let Shaun down as well. But he is just a wonderful, wonderful person. And I remember when we were doing workouts in the mornings, I think this was like the second day of the retreat, I really struggled doing the workouts because I had spent 11, 12 hours on the plane flying from London to the US, and my legs were feeling really, really stiff. And on that day, I was incredibly quiet and I was feeling really low. And he noticed that, he sensed that. And what he did the following morning was he slightly changed the schedule and decided to do a dance workout because he knew that I absolutely loved his dance workouts, the hip hop apps and the size programs. And I was incredibly touched by what he had done. And he explained later to me that he noticed from the photos that I was feeling really low, and I'll be incredibly grateful for him for really noticing not just how I felt, but also how other people have felt, and reacting to people's feelings. And after that retreat, I came back to London, and this was just before the lockdown. And what was great this time was that he set up a 6-week challenge in April. And this was where we had to complete the Transformation 20 fitness program within those 6 weeks. And I really noticed this time, I did it consistently, and I started to see my body change, and I started to lose weight. And I really realized what he meant by being consistent to see results. So there's so many things I've learned from Shaun. One is to stay consistent and work hard to see results. It's easier said than done, but it can be done. It is possible. To trust and believe in yourself. Believe that you have limitless power. We tend to have this, sort of set of limited beliefs, but we really need to get rid of them and really need to go really deep and believe that we can do anything that we want to do. And this is something that I've seen in Shaun as well, that, you know, he didn't come from a very privileged background, but he worked extremely hard to get to where he is now. And also, I learned a lot from him about entrepreneurship. Now, he's not just a fitness coach, but he's also an amazing businessman. And to actually see how he pivoted his business during the pandemic was so, so impressive. And although he couldn't host any events in America or around, you know, Europe, he managed to do online events, which kept us motivated and kept us consistent with our workouts. So I've learned so much from him. And what is so wonderful about Shaun is that when he's passionate about something, he does his best to improve whatever passion he has for. So he's a tennis fan, and when we were in Nice, he practiced tennis for hours during the breaks. And what I saw there was really he wanted to be the best player that he could be. And that made me think about my own passions and how I need to work hard to improve on the things that I love. And overall, Shaun is just a very genuine, lovely guy. And what you see on the screen is what you get, and much more. And I'm forever grateful to have met him and to be able to keep in touch with him. And also to meet his family. His husband, Scott, is such a wonderful person. And if he weren't illegal, I would probably kidnap him because I love him so much. And I absolutely love and respect his parents-in-law and his team. Alex is such a badass, and she takes care of his team, and I absolutely love Sam, who's no longer with Team Shaun T, but he's a wonderful guy. Chip and Elliot, just, you know, wonderful, wonderful people that he surrounds himself with. And I really, really hope that once this pandemic is over, I'll be able to see him again and give him a big hug, and give a big hug to his family and his team. So Shaun, from the bottom of my heart, I really love you and thank you for everything you've done for me and you are still doing for me. Big kisses.